Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Des on Legacy Firearms Training out here in the cave shooting another video. And today what I want to talk about is sight alignment, sight picture. Sight alignment, sight picture goes along with those other fundamentals such as your trigger control, your hold control, controlling your breath, your follow through, all that good stuff. Your sight alignment, your sight picture is what we talk about when we're talking about aiming. All right, so we're aiming that pistol, trying to get that good shot. We got to get our sights on target. So how do we go about doing that? Now, when we're talking about aiming consists of two stages, which I mentioned before: sight alignment and sight picture. So first thing we're going to talk about is sight alignment. Sight alignment is the relationship between your eye, your rear sight, and your front sight. That's your sight alignment. So on your firearm, and this is our SIRT pistol that we're going to be using here. I love this. I use this in class a lot. A lot of the students really love this. It's a great tool for any instructors out there looking for something. And also it's good to have when you're doing some dry fire practice and stuff like that. So on your slide, you're going to have your rear sight on the back here. You're going to have your rear sight. You're going to have your front sight. Your rear sight is going to have like a little notch in the middle, and then the front sight is going to be a post. So you're going to look through that rear sight, look through that notch at that solid front sight post. So as you're looking through that, you want that front sight post to be directly in the center of that notch. So to give you a better example of what that looks like, here are my handy dandy sight alignment, sight picture tools I like to use for training sights. So as I'm looking through that rear notch on the back of my firearm, right, I'm looking through that rear notch at my front sight post. And as I'm looking through that little valley, I want to ensure that I have equal light on both sides, and I want it level. All right, I want equal light, equal height. I want this to be straight across and have an equal amount of space going right on both sides of it. All right, that's how I know my sights are perfectly aligned, and I want to put that shot directly in the center, and that's where I want to hit it. All right, but my sights have to be aligned. All right, if my sights look like this, guess what? My shots are going to be high. Shots going to be low, left, right, so forth and so on. So that's your sight alignment, aligning those sights. So once you have that sight alignment, next you have your sight picture. Sight picture, where do you place those properly aligned sights on that target, and what do you focus on? So once you have that sight alignment, you have that perfect sight alignment, and you have your target here, you're going to place that front sight post where you want to hit. All right, you're going to place that front sight post where you want to hit. And then you're going to focus on that front sight post. All right, you can only focus on one thing at a time, right? So you want that front sight post to be crystal clear. All right, your target's going to be a little bit blurry. You can still see it, you can make it out, but you want that front sight post crystal clear, because wherever that shot, whenever you break that shot, wherever that front sight post is when you pull that trigger, that's where that round is going to go. So you want most of your sights, your normal sights on your firearms, they're going to come with we call it a combat hold. So you're going to place that front sight directly over where you want to hit it. All right, and that's what you're going to focus on. Now there are different types of holes. There's a 6 o'clock hole when you have it down like I call it a lollipop, where you place in your front sight post on the bottom of where you want to hit, and you want to hit it dead center, and your distance is going to really play a factor on that too, where you place those sights. All right, you have your center hole where you're actually cutting that X in half. That's your center hole, and again, distance is going to play a role in that. But 9 times out of 10, combat hold is going to work the best, and all it is covering up where you want to hit, right? Covering up where you want to hit. So again, sight alignment, equal light, equal height, sight picture, focusing on that front sight post, put that front sight post where you want to hit, and just continue to focus on that front sight post, and then get a good, smooth, steady squeeze straight to the rear, and you should hit where you're aiming at each time. I'm going to talk about trigger control and grip later on, but I just want to talk about sight alignment and sight picture right now. Please come out, check out a class. I talk about all this stuff in a little more detail, and we get to use the SIRT trainer here. Is a really great tool to really practice that sight alignment and sight picture. Once you establish that proper grip, it really shows people how you have to focus on that front sight post. On the front sight post, so I get students all the time who start using this, they start hitting over here, but they tell me that they're looking over here. All right, again, wherever that front sight post is, when you squeeze that trigger, that's where that round is going to go. All right, so establish that sight alignment, that sight picture, that sight alignment, get that perfect sight alignment, and that sight picture, place that where you want to hit, and focus on that front sight post and squeeze that trigger straight to the rear. Again, this is Desmond Legacy Firearms Training. Be sure you check out the website, legacyfirearmstraining.com. Check me out on Instagram, and as always, keep training, stay safe.